Hey guys, it's me. I actually wanted to make something a little different, I guess. So, I wanted to ask how was everyone's 4th of July? Hopefully it was well, despite certain weather conditions. Like, I'm not trying to like make a whole like fun or like a thing out of it, but um where I live, we had the worst weather combination anyone had to face ever. So so I'll just list them off and hopefully it doesn't scare you too much. But yeah. We decided down here where I live is where we had a tornado. We had 80-mile-an-hour winds and and lots of rain. So and on top of how bad the damages were, um we people in the state had to call a state of an emergency because of how bad the weather had damaged power lines and stuff like that. Because currently people within the area where I live do not still do not have power, and the government, well, with where I live, is not happy that the electric company was slow to try and get everyone back on with power on. And relatably at my workplace, um um it decided the internet was down for a little while with our um with our card readers. I know it's not that big of a major thing, but I'm gonna say it anyway because it's like mundane. And then probably by like an hour before I had to leave, the internet was back on within probably like almost half the day. So, but I wanted to show some images of the damage that the storm slash whatever else nature decided to throw at us in it. So I'll show you one and then I'll just go slowly over. I'm gonna move my little self over so you can see some of it. Here was some of the damage that was done to the to some properties when I was out and about and stuff. So I'm just wanting to make sure I don't wanna. Yeah, that was bad. Very bad. If that was because of the very high winds, and it ripped out someone's electrical slot from their house. So yeah, I'm gonna just move this a little over right there. That is not good. I have a lot of them. Here's another one. I know it's a little off, but that was a tree on a down the power line, and it was not fun. When we had to figure out with the aftermath, we still have a bunch of like lumber companies still cutting down trees. They're still doing it. They're still cutting down trees. And I believe this was the second half of it. It was really bad. Very bad. Like within the first literal minute when the wind came, I heard wood cracking. And by the wood, I meant the trees. Thankfully, I will say by the end of it, no one got hurt. Just a lot of damage from the trees and the power lines and power outages across the state. So it was not a very fun experience to see. And keep in mind, this is a whole tree. This is a whole tree at someone's house on a power line. I think this was the power line that was down with a couple of pictures I've showed. But yeah, it was not fun. It was not fun. And to be honest, this is the first time I've ever had to witness something like this that was really, really bad, where we had a combination of rain, 80-mile-an-hour winds, I heard someone say hail, and a tornado. Yeah, never thought I'd hear tornado in the part of the state I'm in. So, didn't think that was fun. Um, just more down trees. Hopefully, it was just a lot. Like you could pause some of it kids if I go too fast. It was not fun. There were trees, down trees and power lines all over the place. This had a hanging what is it? A branch right next to a power line. Right there. So it was not very fun. We had a little tree kind of just snap in half because Mother Nature was not kind to us. Not one single bit. It was kind to us. Then you got, I would say, one behind a tree. Hopefully, nothing was damaged in there. I heard someone's car got smashed by a tree. Hopefully, their car gets fixed or they get a new one. Well, mostly, hopefully, get a new one because I think when you have about an 80-ton tree or a good few 100,000-pound tree on your car, you might want to get a new one. Like, don't quote me on that, but I'm hopefully no one no one got hurt. So yeah, it was these are just some of the few places that I have seen. This was, I think this tree, I didn't get the full picture before they started cutting it down, was it was huge. This was next to the street I live on. This was next to the street I live on. It was that bad. It was that bad. And I think I took this before the storm, before the giant winds and everything. Let me see if there are any more. Let me just hide this for a second, see if I got everything. Let me see. Ah, no, there's more. There's more. Here's another down tree. It was not fun. It was not fun. It's not fun looking at stuff like this, knowing it caused some damage. And this was, I believe, yeah, it was near the fire department, I think. They were clearing out a tree that got knocked down by the wind. So it's like we got like a whole bunch of them. Whole bunch of whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, there's a tree right here that got downed. Cause geez. But also make sure about, I'm gonna make sure with any of the other ones. Okay, I think so far that's all of them. As far as I know. But I will show you something good. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. And the funny thing was, this was after the storm. Actually, this was before the storm. Actually, where oh wait, oh no, I even have more photos. I forgot. I got more. I got another one. Here's another. Here's another one. It was a not nice spot. So it was not a good spot when it was downpouring. This was the aftermath of the whole storm and everything. Like, there's the tree, that's the roots. They got uprooted by the wind. I'm gonna also try and find the picture that was before the whole thing started. Let me see. Let me see. Where is it? I'm gonna find it. Oh, here it is. Um, This was the crazy part. This was before the storm even happened. We found a rainbow that was coming out from it was I was coming home. I was going home from like a 4th of July party earlier in the day, and it it was weird. The weather was weird in the beginning. It was fine. It was all sunny and stuff, and then all of a sudden, boom! Like everything got damaged and all that. It completely did a 180. So I'll just like I took a couple, I think. Yeah, I took a couple of it. It was a rainbow. And it wasn't even raining out. That was the weird part. That was the weird part. It wasn't even raining. And to be honest, I never thought I'd be making a video just vlogging. I never did vlogging in general, but knowing myself, well, well, knowing me, didn't work out as much. So, hopefully, this video, you liked the video, and hopefully you liked my experiences with, I don't know, Mother Nature, I guess. Like I wish I could have done like show videos of the storm itself, but it was bad. I didn't want to risk it. So um but I will say again, thank you so much for the 3K subs, and I will be doing a live stream later on to celebrate on here and to celebrate, and hopefully I get to work hard and make it to at least 5K. I'll put it at a 5K threshold. If we can make it to 5K by the end of the year, then I'll still do the content that I make and stuff like that. Nothing's changing. Unless I get a new PC, obviously. Then I'll figure something out. But other than that, it, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon.